So yeah, we made our way into the mines area during the demo, which is sort of like the dungeons or the castles in 5, where there's safe, safe rooms and things like that. So that's what we got up to last time. Just let me update my stream description. This will put me in a good mood because I enjoy this game. Okay. Anyways, alright. Still to allies.
Still, though.
This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The magla is really dense too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like we were told. Chris, are you familiar with this place? I don't know any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then...
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick magla? Well, if there's a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of magla. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. Let's go to Academia and see if we can level up some stuff. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. Oh, he's got to pet the kitty. Hi, Mo.
What would you care to know?
What would you like to know more about? Advanced archetypes. Each archetype can progress into stronger forms. Spending time with your followers is the key to pushing the associated archetype to greater heights. Deepening the understanding between you and your supporters will inevitably strengthen you and your allies. Don't forget that.
What would you care to know?
So that needs to be ranked 20, right? And Gallica needs to be ranked 3 in terms of association, right? Okay.
Does this?
You want to know more about cats? Ah, about that cat in particular, I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here. But he uses my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason. Alright, so there's not much we can do in terms of advancing. Yeah, so we've done that.
That's you.
Thank you, Saribot. Alright, so there's not much we can do yet.
We'll come again.
Just let me open up something. Alright, let's resume exploring.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Ooh, blessed water.
Pardon?
Hey, what's going on here? Monsters everywhere, and doesn't the air feel off? How's it that you're here? Have you been following us? Well, I consider returning to the Grand Trad. I reckon parts through here would have been a shortcut, and it felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. It seems right foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead, mark my words. I think I'll head back. But you continue on this way, I'll take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before I set off. Sell all that. Use it to enhance certain gear at churches. Okay. We're currently equipping everything, so that's fine. Is there anything that's better? Leg guards is definitely better for everyone. An acacia rod would actually be good. A second one? Yeah. There we go. That should be okay.
Wait a second.
Wait, something feels very wrong further in. It might be what I'm sensing. Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead. I'm going to open it. Are you ready? Good to hear. Let's go. I can see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it.
Is that?
What?
I've never
I've
seen
n-
anything like it.
He's talking. Sweet.
It's a crystal of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition, though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down. Mage, crystallize.
Got them right in their weak spot. Just as always, Rias.
I shall vanquish evil. I won't hold back.
Falling back. By this power. Ice!
You hit their weakness.
In that moving to the rear, I call upon royal power within. I'll attack the power of heroes.
Got them right in their weak
Come
spot.
forth, royal soul!
Just as always, Rias.
Now I'll hold my ground.
I won't hold back.
Job, everyone. Talk about close calls.
Because, yeah, he said he's going to attack the front row.
Aim up to the fore. No holding back.
So I can easily just move to the back rank there to avoid that attack. Easy. No hit boss. Nice.
That'll do. One's training is never complete.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. They shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
I see the enemy.
It's that one. Yep. So these ones will die into one hit because they're all weak.
Let's push through.
Because we're stronger than them.
Really?
Hey, do you see that? Oh. Dragon. Not something I'd hoped to have stumbled upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. A dragon? Do you mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Nah, I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off. This mine taps to a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame. It has all the sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magla too. Dragons are ancient and so strong magla folds in their wake. Just the way it goes, any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try and take it on. Don't make this decision lightly. On that note, let's push on. Quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in for the fight of our lives. But there are monsters around here too. Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
Let's go.
Understood? Good. Let's go.
Don't panic.
I am tempted to fight the dragon. This is a dumb decision, but we are going for the dragon.
No, stop. Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good. Just so we're clear. Slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
I promise nothing.
And we won't turn back for
Let's go.
Freeze! Not even the dragon!
Now, what's the... I call upon royal power within!
The power of heroes.
Help them right in their weak spot. Nice! Start as always, Prius.
I shall vanquish evil.
Mage! Crystallize!
Oh, okay. Ah, that's a good crit. Good miss.
That's fancy footwork, Stroll. Mage! Freeze! You hit their weakness!
Now, what's the plan?
Items? Medicine? On me, please?
Thanks.
Any means necessary.
Help them right in their weak
I won't
spot.
hold back.
Sharp as always, Prius.
Hello, hello.
Noble I am.
Welcome in.
This
Get yourself there, Stroll.
This is true.
I love the username. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much for the follow.
Vitus power.
Nice! You hit their weakness!
I can't...
I'm in love with it too. I can't wait for the full game to be released.
Help them right in their weak spot. Freeze! Sharp as always, Prius.
Now, what's the play? No holding back. Hack and slash.
Let's go.
I can see why. Oh, that hurt. We should be fine. We can drive it off from this point. But I will play it slightly safe.
Afford to hold back.
Yeah. Let's heal Grius.
Power of heroes.
Help them right in their weak
Let's go.
Sharp as always,
Good.
Prius.
GG.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
Raise magic. Oh, absolutely. And I'm also a masochist in these kinds of games. I always want to test the boundaries of what I can and can't do. Because the game said, well, there is a powerful item, and I'm like, powerful item? You have me intrigued.
Well,
And I'm playing on very normal. If I was playing on any difficulty harder than normal, I probably would not have done it. Have a gauntlet runner. Gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier. You may as well wish to the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Sorry to interrupt, but look at that. Over there. Isn't that a treasure chest? Alright. Let's see all the spoils that we got. Oh, Grand Iron. Glossy Fur.
Incredible!
Dragon's Indignation, a greatsword embodying the fury of the dragon. Slash can be purified at a church. Hells yeah. I say that is absolutely worth it. Though also, if I had noticed that there were so many bones around it, I might not have taken that chance.
Everything's pretty standard. It's all
But again,
clear.
worth it.
Everything's pretty standard.
I now have a really, really cool item for the main game. Hells yeah.
It's all clear.
I was thinking that as well, because it's like it gives you the pathway that goes up and it's sleeping, and it looks like you can probably go around the side. I'm like, well, I'm just going to approach and go around the side, and it's like, nope, immediately went into combat. I'm like, oh, okay, no chance for stealth? Fair. Also, I hate stealth. I absolutely hate stealth. Dragon Saw, do you feel it shaking and... it's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. We have an action running sequence. Hells yeah, I am all for this as well. These are like the best parts of all, like, of Persona, SMT, Final Fantasy. I love it.
Actually, made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
You cannot blame me for the last carriage rides.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this.
The voice actor for Stroll is the same voice actor that does Dion in Final Fantasy 16. That's where I know that voice from.
Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of.
I was thinking about it yesterday.
My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected.
Because I can picture Dion talking about this.
Attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
That must have been hard.
Still, it opened my eyes.
I love that the protagonist has a voice as well. It's so good.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think We can tell him.
Aye. Might be you're right. I'll admit the lad saw him put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father, to better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic. That blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal,
That sounds awesome.
Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
Oh, hello.
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
Coward.
I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this?
He's got a plant growing inside of him like an alien.
His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
The rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we...
First things first.
We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure that there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them. I thought I'd join the army and work my way up the ranks in the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for, or was this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on the better path. I'll get my revenge on Louise, no matter what it takes. Though I must admit, all this camping has taken its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad.
You're kidding.
I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Krios have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Magla was unusually dense and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
For bed.
We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should probably get some sleep for tomorrow. Should I call it a night? Let's rest. Oh, going to academia. My eyes, every time.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
God, the UI is so good.
Good.
Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to the Grand Trad.
This place...
We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
We can wait no longer. Are you ready?
Great.
Right, let's get moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital.
I'm also impressed with how long this demo is.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
It's definitely not a complaint. It's so good. I mean, fair enough. It's the prologue, so it's setting up the story and everything, which is nice. And letting you experience everything, which I think is fantastic. I wish more games did that.
You okay?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days.
Yeah, the last ones I've experienced that are like this were Unicorn Overlord and Final Fantasy 16, which both like showcased quite a good decent amount of the game.
Taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Unicorn Overlord or also being an Atlus game just shows how good they are at showcasing off their games.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
I think it did for a lot of people.
I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. It is a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed.
Give me a modern day Fire Emblem like game with a real-time strategy. Hells yeah.
Feels like we've
Yes, please. I'm more than happy for that.
Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many
I have.
remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains.
It's not bad. It's not in my top Final Fantasy games, but then again, I'm a massive Final Fantasy nerd and I love all the games. It took a while for me to get used to, but it's really good. I actually enjoyed it. Absolutely, it could.
As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
I've heard the co-op is actually really good in it. Something that I've been wanting to be able to do is a good co-op game like that.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
That it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a
No.
tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the hushed honeybee inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
It's really difficult to have a really good co-op RPG game.
Here we go.
Green's went ahead. Let's hurry after him. The fuck did you just say? Oh, could it be? You're an elder, correct? I've never seen one of your kind before. I see. I must admit I'm quite jealous of you, Elder. Travelling outside of the city is the most dangerous venture. Unless you have a gauntlet runner, that is. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. The city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. That's the one thing I really like about this story, and 16 did it fairly well, but I think this has done it slightly better, is the themes. The theme of this and the subtle way, well, it's not really subtle, it's like subtle, like a boxing punch to the face, but the way that they talk about it is really good.
Something?
Hushed honeybee inn. Only bad sort of folk in there, you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Thank you for your assistance. That accursed landlord told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me. Hey you, fancy a riddle? Where's one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? Here? Indeed, more precisely up on those gallows there. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes. By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to the cesspool of a city? It's like Sunshade Row. Ah, the honeybee. What business might one have there? I'm assuming that's probably like something like side quest stuff. I just want to explore. The game won't let me explore, but I want to explore. No, I want to explore. Damn you. Hello. Don't look at me, damn elder. No, I might have tried to give you coin, but you know what? Fuck you.
What is it? Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy target.
What are you doing here? It ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, elder, I see. So that's why. What do you mean? Take a look around, mate. The people who gather here have a little something in common. An elder like you, parapets like us, I won't pry it, but it's safe to say we've all been through the ringer, we have. Sounds like we have. Chris, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you. I see, you stubborn old bastard. Aye, about that. Aye, don't you worry. Nearly all of our Sunshade Row's in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now.
This place.
So this is the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Did I have to restart my game when I got past the starting cutscene? No. Not that I remember. Then I kind of... I also kind of half cheated because I kind of like started the game and then stopped and then restarted it for the stream. So I just wanted to test to see if I was going to play the game on stream. So yeah. So I already had a save file already and then restarted it.
These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving...
I love Fabienne. It's such a beautiful name.
I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedow.
I believe so.
One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis.
I mean, the math absolutely adds up on that.
Prius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Now, I wonder if you have Catboi plus human, what would happen?
That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man.
Or Catboi and Goblin.
Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention.
An abomination is the answer.
Are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking.
Yes, I tell you.
Kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Yeah, we should.
Look at that.
Room for one more? No? Okay. Hey, Maria.
Did you need something?
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
It's either mum or adopted mum. It's one of the two. Definitely has a motherly figure around her.
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
Do you help out every day?
Mm-hmm. It's lots and lots of work, but it's fun too. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself. I feel comfortable about Maria's kind-hearted nature. Oh!
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thank you.
Oh, healer archetype. Hells yeah. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the healer from Maria. You can now study the healer in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more. And then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal. All live in safety. And the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting. And everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
Sleep is for the weak.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Alright, day of the funeral.
The king's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all.
God, that's absolutely something I relate to.
Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa?
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
So, Grius is going to fucking die.
Once it's over,
And the other reason why I'm pretty sure I'm aware of this and know this is because he does not have an archetype.
Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Now he's going to be a deadbeat. He's just running away. Locations of facilities. Press R1 to open the local map. Icons show where each facility is located. Major facilities including the weapon shop, armor shop, general store, and magic shop.
Let's go.
The assassination attempt has failed. Grius has decided to run away from everything and leave us with it. Prick. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help. I am.
Reminds me.
Yeah.
All right then.
Ooh, big map.
What is it?
What?
Okay, yep. Fair. Always avoid drunk people in alleyways. That's a very, very good thing. Hey, Moore. I don't know why, but I sense Moore's presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to academia? Come to think of it, I did find a new power. I should go to academia when I can. I will always make the trip to academia whenever prompted.
Where was I?
Because we do have to pet plateau.
Fascinating.
So you've learnt a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please, do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. Ah, thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you all are gifted with, about archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
All right.
Yeah, because we're just zoned out reading the book. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity. A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath the history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I am sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world I described in my novel. Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outworldly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Ooh, Moore's task. Forward and prologue. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Louise the Archmage. I should raise the healer archetype to rank 10. This can be completed by anyone.
Please.
You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. I don't really want to.
Why?
Why are you going to such lengths to help me? I already told you. Call it a personal wish and an opportunity for mutual benefit.
Yes, that's right.
A confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Louise.
But for that...
To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I, too, will share in this growth. And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. Such as where this place is, and why the king confined me here. Through research, you gain more power and I regain my memories. And ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already, your efforts have done much for my research. Now there is more I can do to assist you. If an archetype has learnt a skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors.
How good of you to come.
Unlocking skills in academia. Skill inheritance is now available. You can now spend mag to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. You can individually set the skills each archetype inherits. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to study healer.
I see.
So they will learn Medi, Patra, Light Dodge, Dekunda, Healer's Insights. They are strong against bludgeoning or force. They're weak against force and dark, but strong against light. Recovers HP each time a support attack lands in overworld compartment. Okay. Does weak light damage. Okay, so that does light damage. Okay. And then many... Okay.
Fascinating.
The healer. This is the archetype you sense from Maria's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to all life. Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'm doing my first ever Final Fantasy XIV playthrough, and would you believe it, I am doing Conjurer / White Mage as my first ever playthrough. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer.
Really?
So this is the power of the healer's soul. I feel the power of restoration and light within me. True. It's also because I'm very much a healer and support class in D&D campaigns, and all throughout the early Final Fantasies, I've always loved the White Mage class. Whenever I've been able to pick it, I'm like, yeah, give me the healer. Please, I like healing.
I found new power.
Okay, so you can select one. I'm assuming then we would be able to, I mean, we'll learn that one anyways. Increase allies' attack would be good. Because that means basically we could have the healer, if they don't need to heal, then they can do ally attacks, but also having, like, fire and magic damage would be good, so that way you can constantly target weaknesses. But having a mage available would... I'm actually gonna do this.
Alright.
800, but I think it's worth it. I think the Seeker would be good to have this. And then this would also be good to have this. Oh, so once you've learned it... Oh, interesting. Okay. So once you've unlocked it, it can be done for anyone. That is very good to know.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. Alright.
We'll awaken this as well.
Of course.
That way my main character's got all of them. Because obviously being the protagonist, we need to have access to everything, because everyone else can die. We're the only ones who can't die. So we need to have everything. We need to be selfish. And I can imagine there's going to be some absolutely cracked builds in this. I'm also just thinking now from a speedrunning perspective what I'm going to do with this. Oh, Hero's Fruit.
New skills, new possibilities.
Because having that with Taro, yeah, that's absolutely, like, you can just warrior diagonal slash it constantly. He has not learnt anything else, though. He's just going to be a warrior for now. Which is fine. I'm okay with this.
What now?
I love the UI.
The power of healing.
Yeah, go back to healer. All right. Oh yeah. It's a passive skill, so it increases physical skill attack by 10%. So if you have warriors, it increases 10% constantly for each warrior you have in your party. So diagonal slash becomes 110%. If you have one warrior, if you have two warriors, it's 121%. It's... yeah. Yeah, it's a passive one. So you know what it does. Alright, I'm happy with this.
You'll come again.
I want to see if you can actually get to healer level 10 before the demo's finished. It's given me the side quest. I am nothing but invested in doing side quests in RPG games. I want to slap her.
I'm out of ideas. What am I supposed to do here?
All right then.
No, I suppose we're going up this way, right?
Sod off.
Hey, mister.
Mum got cross with me. She said, don't say bad things about other people, but saying bad things about Parapus is A-okay. Why is that? Because I get in trouble for saying stuff like weird ears or no horn. And so, wait, hold on. You don't have horns either, huh, mister? Your parents have failed you.
You've come at a good time.
Hey now, old lad, that's a nice sword you got there. I don't hit kids. I hit the parents. Relax, I'm no thief, but that sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. You must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? If you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about tiny magler crystal shards. I buy them up on the order of the Sanctus Church. The accumulators out there gather it too, but I say they're inefficient. Anyway, what else would you use for it? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate.
Isn't that...
Mag, that's the currency we use to study archetypes in academia. If you're really strapped for money, you could exchange mag here. You need both though, so I'll leave it up to you. Give me a chance not to... Oh, it's nothing but Clemar this and nobles that round here lately. My head's killing me listening to it all. Weapon shop.
Hello there.
Nora's funeral's been held today, so I've got to close up shop soon to mourn in my own way. If you're looking to make a purchase, get on with it, please. I've got no items to appraise. I can sell all of this stuff for plenty of moolah. Oh, apprentice mace. Yes, yes, please.
Yeah.
Iron greatsword.
What do you think?
In order to get the most out of any weapon, consideration must be paid to its type. For example, swords slash the enemy, while lances pierce them. If you're familiar with these characteristics of a weapon, even the simplest of attacks may turn the tide. A weapon's affinity can decide the victor before a blow is ever struck. For a true warrior, this is all common knowledge, but since so many these days rely on igniters and skip the fundamentals, I figured I'd refresh your memory, just to be safe. Thank you for the words of advice. Armor shop.
Welcome.
Oh, a rare customer. Sorry, but we'll be closing soon because of the royal funeral, I'm afraid. Oh, these are good. That's really expensive, though. Is there anything I can sell that I'm not wearing? Bronze machete.
Now then.
I want to keep that because I want to purify that. This bastard sword's not of any good use. We'll keep these because obviously they increase the archetype experience. So I actually, I could probably use those. Kills burn. We bought a revival. I want to keep the Magla potion. Then, if that's the case, I'm gonna... Well, you're gonna be frontline anyway, so you kind of need that. I can sell the bone vest, because that's not gonna be as useful.
It's time.
Okay. That does remind me.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. I've found new power.
Okay. That should get me close to 10. That will help.
And what is it you want?
The king wouldn't have had to look twice at me, but you can't help but feel sad. Anyway, you making a purchase today? The variety is not bad, eh? All these jars do make it a little cramped though, I suppose. You can hear the little buggers going away to find new homes. I'm sorry, but please bear with me until I clean things up. We've got a good amount, but what else do you have available? Poison? I will never turn down having some for poison. I will never turn down having some for paralysis or charm. Because they are always useful.
Eh?
You keep away from me.
Bitch, what?
You keep away from me.
Stay there.
The loading screens between places are so good, too.
All right then.
There was a store up here that I wanted to have a look at. I wasn't able to last time.
Yeah, amazing.
Here. Young man, have you some interest in this shop's wares? Don't presume this is just some paltry Mustari shop. From Melnova Archipelago to Montario, we've wares from all over the country. The costs sometimes reflect that fact accordingly, however. We've all sort of things, from gear with the power to heal to foodstuffs to, well, nothing you'd want in your kitchen. What do you mean by that last bit? This place is a little suspicious, but you don't buy anything anyways? Ooh. Mindless mallet or soothing sweet bun?
Can we talk?
Oh, you have a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined. I wonder what that is. We don't have any. Wrong button.
What now?
Kills anxiety for one ally. Can I have it now? Like, I need it. No? Oh.
Yeah, amazing.
Fine.
Oh, dear me. Oh, my.
Oh my, it's quite fresh.
Sorry to break it to you, but we're planning to close up shop early today. We weren't mourning for the king and all. Water shop. Cooking ingredient. Okay. This game is absolutely getting better. There's cooking ingredients. What?
What should I do?
We're gonna be able to cook in the game.
Amazing.
Anywhere else I can go? Alright, let's continue.
Got it?
It's time to sneak in. You ready? Yeah, let's do it. Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change. Animate a cutscene.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out.
Hard to fucking miss him with his eye patch.
Look there.
The call. What is this?
Why are all the villains hot?
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden? And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty. You barbarian.
Your fool of a king is dead. Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness at the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality.
Why does his voice actor sound familiar too?
You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse. They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress
Jesus Christ.
by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we...
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be. The palace.
What the fuck is happening? And what the fuck is that?
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hithlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Okay.
Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face? It can't be. His Majesty. The king? How?
Is it him?
He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever have truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings?
The faith of the citizenry.
Truly.
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Vorden. Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it.
This is...
Foul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Vorden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled. He's not the man you think he is.
Hey, look! Come, Louise. He's catching up to Vorden.
Can that giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Louis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human.
Like, why don't you just sit there and just like shut him up and say your piece as well? To stop him influencing them?
Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile!
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Louis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him!
A Kingslayer deserves only death! A riot! Hey,
yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
Right. We're in the middle of a civil war. Kitchen knife attack.
Alsus?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Oh, he fucked up.
Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose.
See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
Oh. Yep. Yep.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing.
Count Luis is our only hope.
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or trial. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Right. Okay. Bear no obstruction to the trial, and then they immediately rain hell on him. Like, isn't that obstruction?
Hey, Grius! Grius! Damn it.
Now we have the uncomfortable conversation with Maria about what happened to her father. Fun.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis's king.
Hi there, who are you?
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral.
Again, isn't this meddling?
The morning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Well, I suppose because they have the chosen, and it's interference of the chosen.
Do not return. He manipulates them
As long as the chosens aren't interfered with, I suppose.
yourselves, everyone.
Alright. Time to fight. It's a skelly army.
What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Oh, ow.
Stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
Would you believe that we have bought something that will be able to cure this? That was completely fucking... There are backbones. Party members have a chance to be afflicted with anxiety in two circumstances: when you are ambushed into battle or when they receive a critical hit from an enemy during battle. Allies inflicted with anxiety will be unable to control archetype skills, and attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icons, among other things. Pay special attention to the status ailment.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
Ow. Hit rate is now 100%. Okay. So they will always hit. Ow.
Stroll's anxiety
Here. I owe you. In the neck. Hack and slash.
What I should do.
To the rear guard.
Yeah, rear guard.
Come forth, royal soul. We're not out of this yet. Helpful as ever. Are you prepared?
That way I can take a bit more damage. Yeah. They should be weak to this. They're evil characters, yeah.
I call upon the royal power within. Light.
We were never going to get a hit list there, I'm assuming, because they pretty much had the first attack.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you.
Hi, Hulkenberg.
That power you wield. It is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsays seem to know you.
Alsays?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to answer their plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
Fair.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
None that would stop you.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Well, it's because they believe that no one can oppose him. That's the thing. They sit there and go, well, they're opposing him, so if we were to oppose him, he'll kill us too, so we may as well toe the line.
Gotta hurry.
Over here.
I'm still surprised this demo is still going.
Hold it.
No.
Oh, God.
Over here.
This way, we're upward bound. Ah, careful, it's going to collapse. Watch out. Ah, pathway being blocked off. Nice trip. Somehow, yeah. Problem is, damn it, there's no way up now. Seek another path. I shall ascend from here. Got it. We'll catch up. Meet us again above. Fight well, but be not reckless.
Okay.
Well, we got some shambling skellies to deal with.
No choice but to cut through them.
Ooh, a Tannish Carbalabra.
Oh, they saw us.
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
Alright, so that is what that does. Cool.
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on. You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job. All right. You hit him where it hurts.
Aha.
Let's push through.
Got him.
Good job.
Exactly, that's what because that's his whole argument. His whole argument is if you look at what's happening in the Impoverished and the humans destroying everything, he's the one who's going to be able to stop them, is what he's saying. He's got the power to do it where the previous king was not able to do it. And so it's kind of a vote for hope, but also fear, because it's like, well, we can't stand up to him, so maybe it's best. No, we eat the patties. That damn necromancer. He's attacking defenseless people. Can't just leave him be. Come on, we have to help.
What's the play?
Good crit. Oh, it's weak just for the normal attack anyways. Nice. Good to know. That means I don't have to necessarily use my hammer to do it. Good level up. Are you unhurt? I'm pretty sure there was an easier way to phrase that, Stroll. We're alright thanks to you, but who are you? Which organization do you belong to? Please save my son, he's up ahead. We'll look for him. Please wait here until we send word. Are you lot really with the state army? Ah, well, makes no difference in the end. A rescue's a rescue after all. I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please look for her son. Yeah, no pubs. I can do that. I wonder if there's a way over there. There's gotta be a way, right? Maybe from above? Yes, this way.
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Ow. Rude.
Keep it up.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Purified tea cake and vitamin relaxin. How's yeah? Got him. There was also the right side, which I had not finalized checking yet, so I just want to check this. Jazzy chest, jazzy chest. A breeze igniter. A simple wind igniter enables a single target wind skill. Ooh.
What now?
Enjoy, my friend. Though I have a feeling that may be useful. I'm also enjoying the music as well. Very much the like the holy choir sort of music. That's very it's very operatic. The music. Child, he must be in this room.
Don't tell me.
Yes. Items first. Child second.
Great find. Keep it.
All right.
It's going to be alright. Are you hurt? Yeah, it was scary. You were very brave. Thank you, sir. Looks like he's okay. I'm gonna go get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Thank you and well done. I'll get them to safety. You two should get out of here as well. The area ahead is much too dangerous. Honestly, I'm not sure even the state army can handle this. We've further business to attend to. Take care of the child if you would. Thank you. Thank you kindly for saving me, sirs. You be careful too.
Let's hurry.
Chest. Balm of life. Hells yeah. Good.
Nice
I also picked up
What now?
it was for the mage. It was a weapon for the mage, not the thing. We can go this way. Now I wonder, actually, since I've left the area, will more skellies spawn? Is this the way that we can farm to level 10? Doesn't look like it. Damn it. Seeing potentially if there was a way for me to farm to 10. It was worth a shot. There might be.
Everything all right?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting? There were people struggling to get away. We couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
In that case, well done. Still, there are likely more who need assistance inside.
Look.
'Tis a sorry mess that the royal funeral led to. I could never have imagined. We only have Luis to blame. Launching an attack on the proceedings was unthinkable. That's not all he's done. That mad subordinate of his, you said he's after the royal scepter? Yes, no doubt to offer it to his master. Once Luis takes it in his hand, I fear the whole country will bend to his whims. We can't let that happen. I mean, we can stop him, right? So let's keep moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper levels is ahead. Try to keep up. No, it's all good. I'll probably find a way to do it. Also, just don't want to spend too long backtracking and grinding. It's not that entertaining watching someone constantly grind. Oh, you've got to be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive. Phrasing there, Stroll. Indeed we do. The Royal Scepter Chamber is at the top. Let us make haste. So I'm assuming once you hit the cutscene, things probably respawn, right? Which would make sense.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like
Hit the went too far forward and can't go back part.
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
You know what who she reminds me of with the voice and her demeanor? She reminds me of the captain from Treasure Planet.
This way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way, and I've a plan to do it.
A plan's more than I have. Right, lead the way.
If we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace, Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
Interesting.
I wouldn't have expected you to know him.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the prince.
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well,
We can't reveal the reason for the assassination.
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the prince. Luis killed the king as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
Of course.
Right. Not much point in asking, really.
I now want to do like the funny options to see how the voice actor goes about doing the funny voice, the funny lines, or the funny decisions.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh,
Thank you, Seribot.
you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off.
What?
She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Oh, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but
Damn it.
It's the magic of the king. So it's technically his spirit. It's not the actual king, but it's his spirit. Or what's left of his magical spirit.
Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Aren't there people still left inside? Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
It's kind of like his magical spirit, because it's a fail-safe to say that if something were to happen to him and he did not have an heir apparent, it was how the king was to be selected. So it's not his actual spirit, so to say. It is more of a spirit of knowledge of how to, of what to do to appoint a new king. Check your approval rating. Oh god. Minus 1,000. By pressing L1, archetypes as manifestations of heroes can sense the fame of their user. You'll grow more popular naturally and by helping other people. In addition, mag proportionate to your ranking will accumulate daily at any coronation rock, where leading candidates' faces are carved into their surface by the king's magic. You can collect multiple days' worth at once. Okay, so can we do this to try and help people?
Hello there. Hello there.
Sure.
Let's have a look at the coronation rock. It's a stone created by the royal magic. If the faces appear in the giant stone king's eye, they also appear here. Let's see who we have here. First up is Forden. It appears Louise is second. Third is, who is this? There are some other smaller faces too, but I don't recognize any of them. No telling where it goes from here though. It's still pretty uncharted territory for us.
Yep.
Now we know where we stand. Shall we get back to it? So I'm assuming we can put our face on the rock by being good. To the power of the archetype, I can hear the voices of past hero souls. As of yet, thou art but a nameless wretch. When the times come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel of our power. Right here. Nameless wretch. Right here. Sounds about right. Use thy strength for justice and save the people of the realm. Make real the world that was beyond our grasp. Did that voice belong to your archetype? It's true that under the king's rules, anyone can be crowned, even you. But I think stopping this calamity is way more important than worrying about that right now. But if I become king as the protagonist of this game, then we shall be saved. That's how this works, isn't it? Is it going to... You can instantly travel to locations you previously visited through the map screen. Can I go back? Will it let me go back? And what do we have here? I interested in my shop's herbs. Well, sorry to break it to you, but I can't sell to you. Now, before you get the wrong idea, let me assure you that it's not a matter of tribe, it's just I've got a limited stock and only sell to my regulars. Sure, is that the excuse you're peddling, mate? Fucking rude. Out of the way, Elder. I need to hurry and get the hell away from here. What are you dallying around for? Get this carriage away from the Grand Cathedral. Well. What a hurry. Oh, I'm in the back areas. Whoops. Don't think I'm supposed to be back there. No, let's go back and see if we can sell some stuff.
I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
In the end,
ooh, pretty. Hi there.
And what is it you want?
Now then.
Okay, is there anything else I can sell? I want to keep that. Oh, 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 yes. Because, yeah, that's a better mage one. I wonder if I can go to a church and get that purified. Because I have the stuff for it. I need to find the church. Gotta find myself in God. Oh, expensive medicine. Nice. Okay. We should be all good for this. Okay.
What can I do?
Very true. It was Sunday yesterday. Was there armor? Let's have a look.
Welcome.
Did I want to do the green jacket? I think that's the correct choice. Because that gives me a bit more healing. And I can sell the mining uniform then as a result. Not anymore. I just want to see if I can unlock any more skills. So I unlocked quite a bit for healer, so I want to see how much they cost, because I can potentially put some stuff in for the warrior. Kitty! Hi, Plato.
Oh.
We must pet the cat. Okay. $1,500, okay, and 600 for Patra. Okay, good to know. There's an upstairs. Oh, research notes. Okay, so this is research notes on all the different archetypes. Advancement. To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foes. A experience. Yep. Oh, I just read that. Each archetype has their own set of unique parameters, but so do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is the total measure of one's strength in combat. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. Yep, okay, just repeat that. It's worth noting this means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channeled. Yep, that makes sense. You may seek even more powerful forms of each archetype. To study them, one must grow closer with certain supporters and cultivate the original archetype. By both mag and ranking up the base archetype high enough. Okay, good to know. Makes sense. Just to be sure, the royal magic is the spell that got invoked at the royal funeral, right? And this is its formula? That does seem to be the case. Put another way, the king had a detailed plan to ensure how things would play out before he died at Louise's hand. Kind of a stupid plan if it involves giving your son's murderer a chance to take the throne. I don't see the logic. In the 785 years that Ukrainia has endured, there has only been a few instances where the king has invoked this magic. A strong desire of some sort surely spurred his decision. I believe there are still secrets to be found, a reason that this script exists and for the name and drawing at the end. What a strange feeling I'm getting. Now that I consider it again, I feel as if I've seen this somewhere before. Why would I feel this way? It's certainly not a language used anywhere in the kingdom. Hey, are you okay? Indeed. I certainly seem there's much I cannot recall. Should you learn anything new, it would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. So yeah, so that just confirmed it. That basically the king invoked it for a particular reason. Can we go all the way back? I just want to see if there's potentially something all the way back here we're missing. Okay, we can't. Alright, all good.
Let's head there right away.
So let's go to the cathedral, so that way we can go to church, and we can see if we can heighten this sword of ours.
Hang on a minute, you.
I mean, hang on a minute, me. Hang on yourself. Let's have a look at some Lumeo Street, because I've not had a chance to explore this much. So this is the church, right? It is. Hells yeah. Alright. Hi there. Oh, an elder. Surprising that you would visit a church under the circumstances. And how may the church guide you? Judging by the sword upon your hip, I take it you are a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sancticism if you expect my cooperation. Fucking rude. If my wisdom was informed, I could ask the church to purify my equipment. Certain equipment can be taken to a church and purified, after which it is born anew with enhanced capabilities and new special effects. You can unlock the Purify function by raising the Wisdom Royal Virtue. Equipment that can be purified will be noted in the item description.
Let us share our fate.
I'll buy one of these and one of these, because they're always good to have as well. Even though I'm technically playing as the healer, so therefore I can cure status ailments with Patra, it's always good to have them just in case I'm afflicted by it. Is there any way I can raise my wisdom, I wonder? It is very wild that the church is racist. They are lumps of magla. Interesting. At this establishment, we sell only the best magic igniters in the whole country. It is our policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elder. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. That's unacceptable. First of all, magic igniters are premium high-end products. Even if I did want to serve you, I couldn't do so without the permission of an association representative. What? And just who is this representative? That would be Lady Brigitte Lycium. She is also in charge of operations in this igniter shop. If I was able to give middle fingers, you'd be receiving 2 of them right now. Potentially a 3rd if I want to go extremely indecent. Ah, so this is where this leads. Okay, good to know. What else have we got around here? Is there anything else here? This was probably another location, right? That where you could have accessed. Yeah, this is another sunshade row. Okay, cool. So this is the other back end area. Good to know that's how they all link. Now, can we decide to leave?
Wait. Come on.
Oh. Game says no. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a gauntlet right up. I was wondering what that was looking at. Okay, can't go that way either. I'm assuming there's no way then for me to be able to increase my wisdom. I know, let's go to the pub. Drinking beer will seem to help me. Okay then, fine. I wanted to purify my equipment, but I'm guessing the game's saying no. Maybe in the full version. Always makes me wise. And then incredibly stupid. No lookouts that I can see will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please. Well, it's so quiet. It's kind of creepy. I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
I'm worried about the people left in the Grand Cathedral. Hi, Moore. This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Then let's head inside. You all ready? Dungeon time! Then let us enter. The way is straight ahead.
Doesn't it seem like...
We have no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Look.
Then smuggler, you say? Seems as though it's locked. Assuming this one is as well. We'll need keys. Anyone have a bobby pin?
Wait.
But the mines were. What do you sense? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan? Nah, fuck it. No time like the present. Oh, it's a magma crystal.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works.
Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
I can't be.
My headphones desynced out to restart them. Oh, you did not just fucking do that.
Alsus, stop it! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The men I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alsus, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I...
Come on, get up. You're not dead yet. Come on.
Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
Hells yeah.
The prince is alive!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler, thy long stagnant stance hath finally... Now choose...
Hey, Sidekey, welcome back. Congrats on surviving.
Transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Hell yeah, Hulkenberg.
Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Oh.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guard!
Oh, goosebumps. Oh.
Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
That is very, very fair. You deserve a good break.
Alsus, I will see you freed.
Let's do this. Oh.
I am sworn to, in his royal
Oh, I see.
with this power, I shall open the way! Alsus, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetypes. Access them by pressing X on a party member's turn. In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon. Oh. Nullifies one enemy attack for all allies in caster's row. Raises a barrier that nullifies one / piercing strike attack for one ally. Or we can do a jump thrust and lowers their defense for 3 turns. Yeah, lower defense. Are we kidding? Because I don't want the caster, so my character will be in the back row, so they won't be in the front row.
The power of healing. Let's set it up.
Medium HP recovery for all allies. How's yeah. So we're just going to go into the back row. Because it's best if we do that.
Let me help.
And then this is where Tarukaja comes in to help. Phantom Dance. That's why I'm happy to be in the back row. Round slash.
Show them our might.
Oh. Raise defense.
Lend me your strength. Tis yours. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
So that does 200. Okay.
Are you prepared?
Just want to see if he's weak to any elemental stuff now as well. So defense is down. Battle back to normal. Good miss. Attack has returned to normal. Knight's Noble Reserve halves damage taken when ambushed, draws enemy attention and takes attacks for allies for 1 turn. Ooh. Hells yeah.
I stand waiting.
Then we're going to...
Here. Helpful as ever. In that.
Mocking Phantasm. Because yeah, she's resistant, so we can pretty much... This is... Okay. This is pretty cool. So we can just constantly do this. We may as well just do this for everyone.
I owe you.
And he does the big damage.
Is that all? The Vitus power.
I figured that would also do that. I should have done that earlier. Pass turn.
Is that all? This is nothing.
Let's go.
Alcest!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Not bad.
Got to rank 7.
I feel stronger.
Increased luck.
Rest now, Alcest. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Arceus was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
Yes. We should head back.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so...
Oh, I feel dead raiding... Nope, I feel dead. I feel bad raiding the dead.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death? Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I would stake my very life upon it.
Can now study the knight archetype. God, I can't talk. It's past midnight here. I'm getting sleepy. Sense the heroic embodiment of the knight from Hulkenberg. You now study the knight in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time. He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare, but what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword.
Hells yeah, Stroll. Hells yeah.
This place is our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Of course I do.
That's not your burden to bear alone, okay? I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
I sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination. Ooh, second rank.
Focus on the here and now.
Mage Enlightenment. Reduce the mage cost of studying the mage lineage. Followers echoes. The voice of followers can now be heard even from far away.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow. Let's rest.
Why don't we rest early to prepare for tomorrow? Where's Stroll? Grius, to think that he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real night. I confess I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall all have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alcé's fight is a grand undertaking. We cannot fail him. Fair enough. I agree. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters. The bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. "9 degrees? Jesus, that's cold. Well, cold from where I am anyways.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Oh, you fucking tell him, Gallica. Apparently we've been invited to academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The mag used by Grius has been inherited and returned to Rainbow's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Hero's Incense. You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the Hero's Incense you received from Moore. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
Plateau, best kitty. He's gonna help him battle.
What?
Has the crystal on the ground been shattered? No, surely this is not this quickly. Soldiers couldn't possibly. No matter. Trivial all of it, more importantly. A rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will be only a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter. The plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home. This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass. Not only for the prince, but for Grius as well. One last matter, I am yet unused to the strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. You seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
Yeah, I agree. You up for that? We're not going to let Mommy take directions? Hulkenberg take directions? She is the knight. You sure about this? Are you sure I should be giving orders? You're a royal knight.
Fret not.
Think nothing of rank. I'd welcome the advice. May we serve each other well.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain. A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that. As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd better serve by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Right, let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, you got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this. Ooh, 10 days left. Necromancer takedown. Louisa's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Louisa's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity. A mission with a deadline has begun, meeting up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day and you'll need your rest that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey there!
Hey, you got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. I was thinking, you've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. Greer said that sword was forged with magla. With a little magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, then see if you can stand on it. Oh my god, we can blade ride. Oh my god, this is amazing. While in safe areas like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. You can increase your speed by holding R2.
Congratulations on your progress thus far. What you've experienced is merely the prologue of metaphor. The true journey is finally at hand. However, only the first 3 days are playable in this demo. How you choose to spend your time, where you go, and who you spend time with is entirely up to you.
Progression past a certain point in the dungeon may end the demo even if 3 days have not passed in-game.
We should go.
First thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral. Can I can save here because it's a safe space. I'm going to save in save slot 3, which is my normal save position. We are going to see what we can do. And I'm also going to put a safety save in save slot 1. Because I'm going to mess around with this to see exactly what we can do. What do we have? Mustari man. Oh, what should I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is it that expensive? Yes, it is, or to put it more accurately, it costs more than what my Mustari in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by cough. What if I buy it? Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out. Oh, what? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elder are anathema to the Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they'd do business with you. Well, I have to try. Well, it's a repository medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church.
It's not too much trouble.
If so...
Hey, Metaphor Calico? Oh, no problem. If I do have any questions, I absolutely will let you know. I'm going to take some time to explore around and see exactly what the game has to offer, but yeah, if I do have questions, I'll hit you up. Thank you. So we have the Pagan's Dilemma. I need to purchase the Breath of Fresh Air, a medicine, and deliver it to the requester. It will increase tolerance, and I'll get a rusted accessory for it. Okay? The reward for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there, so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu.
Hey.
If I ask you one thing, are you all going to the Grand Cathedral? Hey, who told you that? Calm yourself, there's no need to be so wary. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I got the intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral. You could always use more information, couldn't you? Information? I'm what some call an informant. I sell information, so how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies and battles using Analyze. Informants can be found skulking in taverns across Uchronia. so consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next. You can view information you've purchased in the item section of the main menu via the information panel. Ooh. Might as well. If you're settling going into the Grand Cathedral, be wary. I've heard that place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that man, that necromancer. Ugh, just the thought of bones and corpses moving on their own sends a chill down my spine. I heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. I also heard about a moving stone statue. Couldn't tell you why, but there's statues in there that come to life. They're apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light, wind, and weapons in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know little of your motives, but irregardless, I hope you succeed. That man needs to be stopped to end this madness at the cathedral. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. As for my sources, well, that's privileged information I can't tell you. But rest assured, they're highly reliable. Well, let me know if you have anything else you want to hear about. I'm over the city like the back of my hand. I'll stay here a while, but my regular haunt is in the Honeybee Inn. It does sound like this information could be useful to us, but the Honeybee Inn? A shady looking guy like him is a regular there? Oh my god, there is so much I can do. It is also getting very, very late. It is like 12:30, so... we'll see if we want to continue going. I'm not entirely sure I want to keep going because, like, I want to, like, explore everything. So I might actually call it here. Honestly. I am exhausted. I am tired. It's 12:30 in the morning here, so it's like 12:30 a.m. So I do have work to follow up with. So there is so yeah, I'll probably enjoy this off stream. So this will probably be it for what I'll play on stream until obviously the main game comes out. And what I will most likely do is I will just wait until the main game is released, and then that's where we'll go from like save slot 3. So save slot 1 will be me just experimenting offline to see like what we can do in the first couple of days, so I can just see what's going to happen, and then we'll go back to save slot 3 and we'll continue that when the full game gets released, because I know this carries over into the full game. So the prologue's been done. I'm really enjoying this game. It is a ton of fun. I really have